Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump really truly is a criminal. Donald Trump recently allowed 17 family members of El Chapo into the United States, leaving Mexico. Even the president of Mexico said she knew nothing about this deal that went down between El Chapo's family and the Trump administration. She said this was done without her knowledge. And didn't Donald Trump complain about the fentanyl coming across the border and everything? And you're going to make this move, Donald Trump? It just makes me believe he don't mean anything he says. This is right up there with the Bin Laden family being allowed to leave after the Twin Towers went down. So now a drug cartel's family, after you did all that complaining about criminals coming across the border, and this is the family you approved to come into America. First the South Africans, you fabricated a lie that nobody's corroborating that these people were being genocide. Nobody from South Africa is backing up Elon and Donald Trump on this claim that these folks should be refugees. Now this, really, Donald Trump? Y'all, Donald Trump is just showing, he's so busy calling somebody else a criminal. He's the biggest criminal of them all. Let's get into this story.
What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
El Chapo's family enters U.S. in secret deal with Trump administration. 17 relatives of the Mexican drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman were secretly brought into California, seemingly as part of a deal with the White House. El Chapo, who is serving a life sentence at a supermax prison in Colorado, is the co-founder of the Sinaloa Cartel, which the U.S. government says smuggles enormous amounts of narcotics into the country. Ovidio Guzman, one of El Chapo's 4 sons, was extradited to the U.S. in 2023 for allegedly overseeing a faction of the cartel. The arrival of 17 family members in California last week is believed to be part of a deal between him and the Trump administration. Rumors circulated last week that the younger Guzman would plead guilty to avoid trial for several drug trafficking charges. Footage emerged of Guzman family members walking across the border from Tijuana with their suitcases to meet U.S. agents. El Chapo's ex-wife and daughter were said to be among them. Omar Garcia, the Mexican security secretary, said that his country believed Ovidio was speaking to the U.S. government. He may be providing information on other high-level criminals, he said. It is evident that his family is going to the U.S. because of a negotiation or an offer that the Department of Justice is giving him, he added. The transfer took Mexico by surprise. President Sheinbaum was frustrated about not being warned by the White House. "We are doing our work to fight drug trafficking," she said. "The issue is What information is out there, and how do they U.S. officials explain this? They have to give information. Ovidio 35 es conocido como el ratón, y fue originalmente arrestado en una redada militar en 2019 en Culiacán, la capital de Sinaloa. He was released upon the orders of the president at the time, after his detention triggered a wave of violence. He was rearrested in 2023 in an operation in which 29 were killed. The case against him is part of the U.S. government's efforts to take down the Sinaloa Cartel, one of the world's most feared criminal organizations. The White House designated 6 cartels as terrorist organizations earlier this year. President Trump, who has made stemming the flow of drugs across the border a priority, blamed cartels for a campaign of violence and terror throughout the Western Hemisphere that has not only destabilized countries with significant importance for our national interests, but also flooded the United States with deadly drugs, violent criminals, and vicious gangs.
You know, it's really true when they say, as long as you give Donald Trump money, he'll do anything for you, as long as you pay him. And that is the truth. I see this as one of those things. Somebody must have gave Donald Trump some money, and now he is letting probably the biggest cartel family into the United States that we have known in our lifetime. You know, although El Chapo is now serving a life sentence in Colorado, but his family members get to come here and stay here. They're not coming to visit y'all. They are coming to stay. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.